Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-10. It's a Tier 9 Soviet heavy tank. Used to be a Tier 10 one, I think. And it's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast under the command of Captain Ashstorm. Now, in a previous video, I said this had a 13cm gun. How wrong could I be? It's a 122mm gun. And as you can see here, it's got 440 alpha. But Captain Ashstorm has loaded the heat straight away. I think he expects some heavy action with the enemy. Now he's facing an E75, an Object 430 and a Defender. And a Tiger II as well. And luckily he's been given a clean path to get through there by the Scorpion, who's following up behind because he's going to go to a spotting position whilst Captain Ashstorm gets ahead and goes to the enemy. Well, he's found a SP1C and just missed him there. Reloading. This could be rather expensive if he actually fires nothing but heat and misses the target. And he's moving ahead gingerly because he is the only one who's reached this far so far. A T-34 is on the way though, and a Black Prince. So it looks like he's going to be the front man. Can see where the enemy tanks are. There's an E75 up there, and oh right, we've got an SU-101. Oh, the SP1C just met a nasty end at our Wizzy 111, but we got hit in the side by a Defender we couldn't see, and we saw a couple of Arty rounds just arcing in there at an E75. Now took a nasty hit there for 474 hit points from the Defender. Now see if we can do the same in return. Remember, he's got similar sort of angled armour. The T-10 is a bit like a Defender, but it's got slightly lighter armour than the IS-7. It was in fact once called the IS-8 before they settled on the name T-10. Well, he got that one through the plate because it went in at the right angle, and the Defenders tried to return the favour and failed. So, go for the lower plate? No. And he didn't get that one through, but he's now going to face to face with the Defender, trying to get this one in the cupola. Yep, got that one in. 451. It's going to need two more shots like that, but bullying the Defender is actually going to work quite well for him. Oh no, it didn't work that one. You see, the Defender just can't get the shots in where he needs it. So go for the cupola. That's it, shake the reticule, aim for the weak spot. Yeah, got it through the turret ring, and the Defender's down. Kill goes to the T-34, but I don't think he'll mind that. Oh, now that he does mind that. That's the GW Panther, claiming 189 hit points and stunning him. Around the corner we've got the Tiger II, but he's side on to us. We got the engine bay for 410. Now, can we get another shot in? No. The Tiger II's down, but now we've got, oh, there's that GW Panther again. He's good. It's a near miss, that one as well. It was a little distance away, but it tracked us. Okay, E75's the next target, but we've got the T-34 up front now. So we're going to go around the back. The E75 will only take one shot to kill. Are we going to head straight for the cap? I think we're going to try and outflank the E75 or on the way to the cap area. Can we get him in the rear? Yes! Nicely done. Is that his first kill? Yes, it is, because the Defender was killed by his teammate. Now, KV-3, Tier 7 Soviet Heavy. One through the side, into the engine bay. 474 high roll, and the KV-3 is down. Taken out by the T-34. So they're not doing too badly at the moment. There are two tanks up on the enemy. Most of the enemy tanks are actually in the south, and we're the ones who are approaching the cap. There's only the Arty at this end. Oh, there they are. And we've loaded heat, actually. We'll probably do with the HE right now. Has he selected HE for next? No, he's selected AP. There's the M53 dealt with. Now, can he pick up a Pascucci's? The GW's managed to get behind that rock. Now, we're going to have to go around the cap to not to set the cap off. We don't want the enemy team to start capping at the other end with three. One of them has gone into the cap. there's the GW. Oh, and there's another one over there. So Dumitru's possibly. Yep, we've got the GW. That's a Pascucci's. There's the other GW, and that is the one that I think was been hitting us. Can we get him with the next shot? If we do, Dumitru's, yes, Dumitru's medal. So long as it's the enemy Arty, it's not a problem for us. Oh, but that is a problem. That's an Object 430. Don't really want to get hit by him. So we're in their cap. In fact, we were 2 in the cap. Still 2 in the cap, actually. The Wizzy 111 is staying with us. Yep, he's just behind us. So we're going to put the pressure on the enemy now. The 430's coming. Here he comes. Doesn't give us a shot. The T-34 is fending him off with his 120mm gun. Now there's only one of us in the cap now because the Wizzy backed out at the other end. Now there's 2 in the cap again. I don't know why he backed out though. Bit of a silly thing to do. We were way ahead, unless of course it was to reset so we could get these final kills. Sometimes that does actually work. Captain Ashstorm's telling T-34 to fall back. He platooned with the T-34 a while back. They both got 4 kills, so brothers in arms is possible. Well, he's leaving the cap because he's going to go after the 430 himself. Puts one into his rear. He can now ram kill him. Bye bye 430. Oh, it wasn't enough quite. Next round. That's it. That wins the game. 9 kills between them. And he only had 12 hit points left at the end of that game. Oh dear. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was only a second class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in T-10, but he did pick up a duelist, a fighter, a fire for effect, and a shell-proof medal out of the minor ones. But out of the epic ones, he picked up a Dumitru's. He killed 3 enemy SPGs in one game. It's okay if it's the enemy ones, we don't mind that. And he also got a Spartan medal for surviving a ricochet or non-penetrating shot from the enemy when he had less than 10% of his hit points left. Well, he only had 12 hit points left at the end of that game, which is considerably less than 10%. And of course he picked up a brothers in arms because he was in platoon with the T-34 and they both had at least 3 kills. In fact, they ended up with 9 combined. Let's have a look at team score. T-10, well, there you go, 3,731 hit points. Not enough for the high caliber though. The 430 on the enemy team, he got 4,272. And he picked up the high caliber. The next high score was Captain Ashstorm with his 3731, and the next high score after that was the Prima Victoria on the enemy team with 2,739. The T-34 that he was platoon with got 2,125, so he still did very well, and of course he got 4 kills. Captain Ashstorm managed 5 kills, he got the highest number, T-34 got 4, and then the 430 and the Primo managed to get 3 kills between them. When it came to base XP, it was the T-10 who did the best. 1,121 base XP for Captain Ashstorm, 998 for the T-34 and 933 for that Scorpion G, but he didn't survive the battle. He fired 15 rounds of 122mm ammunition. He got 13 direct hits and 11 penetrations. I think some of that does come from the fact that he was firing a lot of heat. Damage of 3,731 hit points, all of it at close range, but he received 9 hits from the enemy, 4 of which were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations, and 4 hits as a result of splash damage from the enemy Arty, who just would not let him go, and his total amount of damage block was 1,960 hit points. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did damage assistance of 475 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 60,201 credits, but, and here's the bad news, repair, ammunition resupply and consumables cost him 61,650 credits overall. So it was a big loss for that game, but it was a big win. He received 1,682 XP times 2 for the first victory, got 840 from personal reserves, took away 4,205 experience points altogether. He says he's actually grinding for the Object 277 and he doesn't like the T-10 much, but he certainly plays it very well. Yeah, it's It's a bit lighter than the other tanks. It's not, the armor is not as strong as the other heavy tanks as you'd like, and that's why he did suffer those penetrations, I suppose. But yeah, he still plays it very well. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. We have great replays like this all the time. In fact, actually, we're having a Captain Ashtorm Fest at the moment because we've got another of his replays coming up very shortly. Thanks for watching.